The best car in the world. Only in my humble opinion, of course. But then I take into account many different features about this very special motor car. It's comparable to anything on the road, of course, because its job is to get me from A to B. And it does that extremely efficiently. And it does that extremely economically because it's so simple to maintain, and therefore I can do the maintenance myself. And because I can do the maintenance myself, I save an awful lot of money on mechanics. And because I save an awful lot of money on mechanics, this is actually more energy efficient in a real sense than all the latest Teslas and all that put together. Simply because each dollar I save is a unit of energy, expression of energy that I save, and therefore this is more energy efficient than a Tesla. Not only is it more energy efficient than a Tesla, around Australia where I live, this car is faster than a Tesla by weeks and weeks and months and maybe years, because I can go happily around this country. I've got reasonably 600 kilometres on a tank full, and I can get myself between most fuel stations and keep going and going and go right around the country. Whereas in a Tesla, you can't go anywhere in them other than you are confined to the city, backwards and forwards to your job and to home before you start panicking about running out of energy or your battery going flat. You can't top up a battery in the middle of nowhere when you've run out of power in Tesla. You're stuck there for someone to come and tow it along. Or you have to carry a generator with you there and some fuel and charge your battery up while you wait for a few hours and have a barbecue. I suppose you could get out that way and get around. You could get around Australia in a Tesla if you took a generator with you and a big supply of fuel to charge your battery up. But yeah, I mean flippant. But this car is, because it's so efficient, and the best part about it, any car, regardless what the car is, if it's not comfortable over a long distance, then they're basically useless. And this car is about as comfortable as you can get over a very long distance. It has been driven long distances. And you can just sit there cruising at the speed limit all day and night, and without any thinking. It's no effort, it's easy to do, extremely safe, it corners extremely well, contradictory to what most people think about Volvos, and the brakes are brilliant. It's absolutely got the best braking system you can imagine. Forward disc brakes will pull you up so sufficiently. It means the car is extremely safe through roundabouts and bends where you get people thinking, oh, they'll be behind some slow old Volvo, and I just sail around roundabouts and time out the other end, they're 100 metres behind me, because, well, obviously this may be better on the road what people imagine, because the people who built this car built something with a lot of thought involved in what it was going to do. And in a way, if all the world drove Volvos, 240 Volvos, or still drew 240 Volvos, well, how much safer the roads would be in the world, how many more people, less people will be killed in the world, how many less people will be in hospital, how much cost to the nation would that save? That would be an energy saving in itself by more people driving a safe car like a Volvo. So, see, it depends what you mean by saving energy. Good cars or bad cars. The safest cars, what you get there most comfortably and easiest to maintain, are the best cars. And that's only, you can style and all the stuff, status and all that. That's an individual thing. Some people need to keep up with status and make sure their neighbour sees them in a new car and all that sort of stuff all the time. Well, no, that's also an energy inefficient mentality, which it means that constantly more and more money is required to buy more and more cars, and therefore that more and more money requires more and more energy to be used to produce them. So looking for the most energy efficient car isn't maybe the most energy efficient thing to do. Making a car what lasts forever and easy to maintain and look after, and extremely reliable, maybe that's the most energy efficient thing to do. Maybe people should just buy one car, that's it, lasts a lifetime, and you can do it with one of these. And that's the most energy efficient car you can possibly get. So there you go. That's why the Volvo 240 Volvo, the last ones I made, and this was on the last of the series, is possibly the best car ever made in the world. Maybe not the same as the Citroen Diana and the Mini and Jaguar D-types and E-types and all that sort of stuff, but as a motor vehicle to get you from A to B, as a replacement for the awesome buggy on the Model T Ford and the Morris Minor and those sorts of things, what are just transport for the masses, there's nothing to compare on the road today, right now, in 2020, to a Volvo such as this.